Okay, so it's loading. And let me talk about the title Inner Sacred Beauty. Especially this particular topic is very, very dear to me. Why? Because this topic is something which I did not choose, but rather I would say the topic has chosen me. And I was led to do this kind of work. Like that has been my mission work. So let me share something about my journey. Have already seen the transformation in my personal life, and this is my family. And my husband is a software architect, and I have two children, two boys. One is 19 and one is 16. And the elder one studies at Harvard University on a full scholarship, and younger one is in 11th grade. And 15 years back, I did not know that I would become a coach. I would be helping people. I did not have any idea. I used to attend workshops basically to help myself and my family. And right now, I feel so blessed that I'm able to help a lot of teenagers, parents with their challenges and parenting challenges, and children who want to achieve their dreams or accomplish their dreams with a lot of joy and happiness. It is like, sometimes we want to work hard, but we grind it through a lot of, pain and struggle. But I want all the children to enjoy that creation and feel happy for the path they have chosen, and what are the different kind of skill sets they need, they are developing with joy, with happiness. So it's like almost like celebrating your life on a daily basis. And good thing is my both the children have been part of different competitions, like international competitions. One of them is Google Science Fair, which is most prestigious competition. And incidentally, both the children, elder one and younger one, they have been selected as top 19 global finalists, and they had an opportunity to be on a Google campus and got the exposure to meet with a lot of international students and pick up skills which are really needed for life and the global exposure. And this particularly is a slide which is very, very special to me as a mom, and also to inspire a lot of parents. I shared this in my work. So in 2012, when my son was 7th grade, my husband took my children to Harvard, MIT campus, Stanford, to just make them see what it is the environment like. And at that time, we did not know that he would make it to Harvard, but that kind of seed, what has fallen into his mindset, has actually got him a seat in Harvard, because he has already imbibed, and that small dream has set in. And we feel so graceful and blessed to be able to, inspire our children. And right now, I'm able to do the similar work with a lot of other children and parents. And as I said, 15 years back, my workshops used to be with 10 parents, 15 parents. Right now, I'm able to reach out globally. So it means to say that in our parenting journey, we can help our children live their dreams. At the same time, we can also live our dreams during the same time, provided we know certain beautiful key principles, what I call as a life principles, or the universal principles, or success principles. And this is my affirmation, my favorite affirmation. I always repeat this every single day, and make a lot of people repeat this. I am the miracle. I attract miracles. I love miracles. I create miracles. I experience miracles. Why do I say this? Is because every human being is a marvel. Every human being actually can create amazing miracles within their own life, but we get trapped into a kind of thinking which doesn't allow us to live the life, even a normal human life, which is much, much superior than an animal life. Because humans they can do anything they want. They have the imagination with them. They have the ability to create anything what they want. And what if they can create a life of miracles? So that is my message to the world. And here we begin with the first activity, because you're all coming on a weekday to a session. It's Wednesday, and you must be coming from your work in terms of online, whatever your office work. So let us start with the first activity to activate the mind and the brain, so that we can bring together right in the left brain, so that we are more receptive. So activity number one is, I want all of you to bring in your presence and write your name in a reverse order. So you can use the chat box and write with a lot of joy and love. And I wish all of you can smile a bit. Breathe and smile. Beautiful. Good. Done. If you're done, just give me a thumbs up. Great. Okay. Now, I want you to do one more simpler activity. Take your right hand and take your left hand, and I want you to just draw a 8 number in the air. So this is 8 for me, and this is 8 for me, but I'm drawing into opposite directions. So it is not like this. I'm drawing in the reverse order, 2 8s in the air, and just engage your right brain and your left brain, and just with consciously draw 8. Once more. Amazing. So with that, I want all of you to give a huge round of applause for your participation. Great. Okay, so now one of the guidelines for today's session is basically, I want you to bring in your intention, your presence, your enthusiasm, and your 100% participation. So if you're with me, show me with a thumbs up. Good. That's so nice. So we'll continue with our session. Beautiful. Thank you so much for your wonderful participation. Right. So that was a beautiful brain gym. Now coming to the main topic, inner sacred beauty. It is basically a course which has come into my awareness because of the journey I have taken. And also I had the blessing of talking to so many parents and mothers and fathers, children. And what I've realized is, by the time they reach 40, 50, 60, there is something like a bit of hollowness in them. They feel that, the wife is not understanding, husband is not understanding, or children are not listening. Parents feel we are working hard and we are providing everything for our children. Unlike my parents, we are more liberal, we are more understanding. And children feel that, okay, my other friends' parents are more wealthier, they can afford a lot of things. Somehow we don't afford. My parents nag with me, they don't allow me. There are different ways children are feeling about parents, and also parents are feeling about children. And this course came to me as in calling to me. So I did not know that 1.5 years back I would be doing a course like this. But this course has chosen me. Why? Because a lot of women are having a lot of health issues in terms, the thyroid issue, or back pain, neck pain. So more and more women are also working hard, they're accomplishing things, but somewhere inside the body something different is happening. And we all know women can hide anything behind a beautiful smile. They can actually hide a lot of things so gracefully that people would not know, but internally the body is showing its symptoms. And also it is the innate desire of every woman to really look graceful or beautiful. But unfortunately, they start rejecting themselves when they feel that they're not good looking, or maybe they're not taller or slimmer. And what happens is they start rejecting themselves right from the very young age, right from the pre-teenage. Like, imagine a girl's having a other classmate better than her. She would start getting into the idea of, okay, maybe I'm not looking beautiful, and that journey goes on, and they miss seeing their real beauty, and they start feeling so miserable. And we all know that beauty is like almost like a trillion dollar industry, everyone wanting to look more beautiful, thinking that if I'm good looking, if I'm beautiful, maybe somebody would love me more, or somebody would accept more, or somebody would treat me better. But here we are talking about the inner sacred beauty is, we can feel beautiful throughout the life, and also with our beautiful qualities, because nobody can stop aging. We all are going to age. Even the best of the best glamorous actors, everybody has aged. So we cannot stop that. But with age, as we refine each and every quality, it's so possible that we can start feeling beautiful. And my tagline says, feel beautifully forever. So it is irrespective of anything. And this is the message I'm passing to all the females, women, and also men, about how they can treat women in their life, and also how women can treat men in their life. So moving forward, I want all of you to write what comes to your mind when you hear the word beauty. So use the chat box and just write what comes to your mind when you hear the word beauty or true beauty, whatever, in the chat box.
Madam, your video is off.
Yeah. I'm just seeing the chat. Confidence, heart, behavior, modesty. Since most of you have said that you're going to give your 100% participation, would really want to see answers from men and women. And I welcome all the men also on this group. It is going to be a different experience for you to hear what really women need and want. Inner beauty, positive mindset, what appears lovely to the eyes, beautiful, that is so nice. And your participation is really amazing. So we can move forward. Okay, so now here, the most important thing is beauty begins the moment we decide to be ourselves. But unfortunately, over the lifetime, we pick up a lot of things from the environment, from the friends, from the families, relatives, cousins, other groups, and we always constantly try to become something who we are not. But if anybody is feeling comfortable about themselves in their skin, in a way that they are able to appreciate themselves first. So if you want others to treat you well, the first and the foremost thing is we need to treat ourselves well. Or we need to really notice what is good in me, what is amazing in me, what is powerful in me. So that moment when we decide that this is me and I have discovered myself, and I'm so happy about me and myself and how I'm grooming day by day in terms of the characteristics, in terms of values, in terms of our habits, in terms of skill sets. As we keep moving, you will start changing your lens to your way that, oh God, I'm a beautiful marvel. I'm a human being. I have amazing a sense of wonder and creativity, and also the sense of imagination. And I see myself as the most beautiful or graceful person for women, and for the man it is going to be, okay, I see myself as the most confident, magnetic, charismatic person, whatever means to them. So that is very, very critically important. And also there's one more beautiful quote by Khalil Gibran, which says that beauty is not in the face, but beauty is in the light of the heart. And why does he say light of the heart, especially for women? Since I was talking about my experience with talking to a lot of women, we have basically discovered that they store lot of emotions in the heart center. And I do a lot of courses with multiple groups and ladies, and when they draw something about their heart, you can see that there is something, a red color, which shows that they are holding on anger. They might not go and show with the family members, they might not want to go and fight out with them, but deep inside there is anger, there is frustration, there is resentment, there is disappointment. There's so many things which they feel that it is like burdening the heart. So now when Khalil Gibran says that your beauty lies in the light of your heart, It means that we are moving ourselves from that source of darkness. Any amount of darkness can vanish the moment we just put light, like, years of darkness or decades and centuries of darkness can go the moment somebody switches on the light. And if we can switch on our own light in our heart center, that is when women can do a great service to themselves and also the family and also to the world. So it is said that behind every successful man there is a woman, right? So what does it mean is basically when she gives or contributes her energy, which is the energy of creation, which is the energy of intuition, which is the energy of surrender, what happens is a space gets created, and in that space, like, the whole family would benefit. But for that to happen, what is that men also need to do is what we are going to see as we go ahead in our session. Now, this is the most beautiful exercise I would ask all of you to do. Now, there is a mirror. I want all of you to imagine that you're standing in front of the mirror, and I'm also imagining right now. And while you see into the mirror, I want you to ask yourself a question: who am I on this planet Earth? Who am I? Or who are you called to be here? So, I want you to listen to this one word which says that all of us on this planet Earth are going to have a limited time, like, 70, 60, 80, 100, 120, I think 140, whatever it is. Beyond that, I think we all have to leave the planet Earth. And the second premise is basically when we leave the planet Earth, we do not have anything to carry with us. I can't even take an alpin or a thread, my favorite jewelry or my favorite dress, nothing. Same with all of us. And also, I cannot buy the time back. So, whatever age frame right now I am, I cannot go and give 10 million rupees and go and buy anything back. I cannot buy my 18 years time or 19 years of age. No, it is like I'm in this progression and I'm aging gracefully. But I want to put the thought in your mind that when we leave the planet Earth, we can't take anything, we can't buy back time, and we cannot also buy love, respect, satisfaction, bliss, and fulfillment. These we cannot buy on the shelf or the counter. Okay, give me 1 kg of satisfaction, give me 50 kgs of bliss. We cannot, but we have to create. When we want to do this and when we have this idea, so what is that we are going to live our life with? We can't take anything. You can't buy back time. We can't buy love, affection, or respect, or trust. So now, who are you called to be? So I want you to look into this mirror once again and answer this to yourself: who are you called to be? So I was called to be a person to help families, to help children, and that is the skill set with which God has sent me, and I have treaded the journey. So, am I happy right now? Absolutely, yes. Am I fulfilled? Yes. Am I living my life to my fullest potential? Yes. Do I have challenges? Yes. So, in spite of that, how can we make our life valuable on a daily basis is what we need to look into the mirror and ask ourselves: who am I called to be? And also, this goes one step further: who are you called to be in your family? Who are you called to be amongst your friends? Who are you called to be with your work and with society and with yourself? So this is the kind of a thought process we need to have. That is when we start pulling our alignedness and our energy into the world and within ourselves. Now, uh, so far, what idea strikes you, or what thought or insight strikes you? I would request all of you to put one idea or comment in the chat box. Anything, whatever strikes you about value of life or about your family, health, society, anything, whatever strikes you, please put your comment in the chat box. Love ever, hurt never, to be a motivational speaker. Okay, IAS officer, society, good citizen, transformation, beautiful. amazing contributor, giver, powerful person. Okay, that's really nice. Good. Thank you for your amazing participation and response. So we'll move further. So now, this is the slide which is very important. So you're called to be, some of us are called to be women. Some of us are, some of you are called to be men, right? So when you see the masculine and feminine, we are going to have this inner sacred beauty from this concept itself, the concept of why are we born as women or men, and what are our qualities, what are strengths which we have to use in the world based on the universal principles. Now, if you see the masculine and feminine, masculine, always most of the women say that my husband does not understand me, or men might feel that my wife doesn't respect me. So men want respect, women want love, and men is logically thinking, and women are thinking from the heart. And you see, though there is a brain, but her sense of feeling is from the heart, and his level of thinking is from the mind. And we are continuously looking at seeing to bring alignment, that love, that connection, the deeper connection, that understanding. But sometimes we fail to create, and most of us suffer not understanding what can be done. But maybe today in this class you might pick up 2-3 insights and might use it for your lifetime by changing the trajectory, like how I changed my life trajectory. So going further, from this phase, wherever you are at whatever age frame, maybe 28 or 30, 40, 50, whatever it is, still from here to our last day on this planet Earth, still we can make our path very, very beautiful by understanding this masculine and feminine principles. So if we are at one age frame, your path can be as beautiful and as crystal clear as possible, or it can be more confusing or dull or not knowing to do, and we really keep on figuring out but nothing works out. But today you will get some insights of why certain things are working or not working. Now, the moment you know you're on the right path, people are inspired, people are energized, people are happy, and people's actions are inspiring. And when they are not on the right path, then life is very boring, life is dull, we do not have any motivation, then we are procrastinating. It can happen with anybody, children or young adults or middle-aged people or even older people. So if we can find our energy, our path, and our purpose, you will see that your life force or the prana shakti or the energy is actually shining with your own light and love. So that is very, very powerful for each one of us. So now here, I want even men also to answer this question. What are couple of women's struggles or challenges in this particular age frame, like the kind of generation we are in, and right now all the more we are in the COVID time. So in this time, what do you feel are the couple of challenges which women are going through? Or you might feel that, okay, I'm seeing that my wife is continuously nagging. So what do you think is their struggle? Okay, moving on further, what do you think a woman wants? What is her deepest need? Or what does a woman need? And what can she get because of which she can make your home or your life a beautiful garden? And what is that she doesn't get, and the whole environment or the world becomes dull or numb or lifeless? So that is the reason this session is a very, very valuable for both men and women to look at their counterpart with a totally different understanding of how do I complement something to myself and my family, right? So I want to just understand from all of you, how is it going so far? Okay, can you just put a comment? How is it going so far? Let me once see the comments once. So far, how is it going? Excellent. Thank you so much. Very valuable session. Thank you very much for your answers. Now, I want all of you to shift your energy. So, these are small, small energizers. So, I want all of you to sit straight. Good. So, it's all about shifting our energy. So, I want all of you to adapt a beautiful, simpler technique called as a laughter therapy or laughter yoga or laughter medicine, whatever it is. So, be childlike. So, though we are at different age frames, we can be childlike. Childlike means, like, bringing that energy of life itself, being alive, being open, being intuitive, being having the ability to imagine things. These are all like childlike qualities. When we stop all of them, then we can't be creative, then we can't be happy, or we can't be joyful, or we can't participate. We feel, no, 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 I don't want to participate. But rather, we are ready to participate, we are ready to learn, we are ready to open our parachutes of imagination. We all need imagination and creativity, right? So now I want all of you to bring your hands together in the pose of namaste. Why? Because the moment you bring them together, one way is saying that I bow to the person in you, to the soul in you. That is one, our traditional namaste. But the other thing is basically you are centering the right and left brain, centering, and also you are bringing the masculine and feminine energy together. So it's like we have both the energies within us. So now here, 100% participation, and we are going to do something like this. Laughter yoga, ha 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 ha. Laughter yoga, ha 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 ha. Can you all do this? Keep your mics on so that I can see this. I can't hear. I want all of your mics on. Please keep your mics on for a second.
Switching on the mics will be disturbance in the meeting. So
which could be for 1 minute, because I want that energy exchange happening. 1, 2, 3. Are you all ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, whoever has done laughter yoga, ha 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 ha, it is not the way. You have to allow your energy to, like, respond like nature. So it has to be energetic. Laughter yoga, ha 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 ha. Laughter yoga, ha 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 ha. Can you try one last time properly? Good. So that's amazing. So one round of applause to all of us for our best participation and for being childlike, or to learn more, be more, and also create more. Good. So we'll further continue with our session. Right. So now, basically, there are 4 elements which every woman needs. So I want all the men also to make a note of these things. Especially one is love. So love, everybody longs, even men and women long for love. But actually, what they want is they want somebody to see them the way they want to be seen, somebody to hear them the way they want to be heard, somebody to nurture them the way they want to be nurtured. But unfortunately, none of us know how to create that, how to ask. And seeing all the Indian Bollywood movies, we'll always think that, okay, this my husband should know, or this my wife should know. And it's a never ending chase to find that love. And especially women from the feminine energy, or they need more amount of love and care. So love has two components. One is showing the care that I care for you, and second thing is love also has a component of kindness. So it, because I have kindness, I can show care for you, right? If I'm not having that kindness, so one of the elements what women also need to do is, I have realized with a lot of women, when we do the sessions, they say they have become numb. They thought that anyway nobody understands, let me shut off my heart center. So they close the heart center and they make it very numb. So it's very important for all the women to open the heart center, heart chakra, to feel, so that they're able to experience more of feminine energy. And when the feminine energy flows through your system, you can create more. And if you have closed your heart, or if you have guarded it by putting all sorts of protection mechanisms, and you numbed your heart, the chances are your creation has already become null, right? So that is one thing. Now all the men also can really support their wives or daughters with 30-40% of loving words, or loving caring words. They need it on a daily basis. And women are source of a lot of abundance. Their abundance in the terms of relationships, or money or prosperity, and the mindset of a woman can bring a lot of joy into the home. A man can never make one more man experience what is love. They can experience friendship, they can experience motivation, inspiration, but woman energy is what is very, very warmth. It is loving. It is something like which only a feminine energy can give. That kind of the abundance of love, the abundance of warmth, the abundance of keeping the space so subtle and gentle is the power of women. So women also need to be abundant in all the areas. So I would recommend that she opens the heart center and also the womb center to experience both creativity and also love for herself and for her family. And the third thing is freedom, especially when woman expresses her own internal freedom and also following the roles and responsibilities of life. You would see that she can bring a lot of wisdom to the home. The way a woman can guide the home with certain insights relating to the family, keeping the family together, or giving the values to the children. So that freedom only if she experiences. But if the woman is suffering in her own pain or in her own ideology, then she feels anyway that this life is not worthwhile. So she also refrains from passing the same inputs to the children, or sometimes she might be passing the inputs to the children, but she is not role modeling whatever she is saying. So the question to ask for ourselves is, lot of things we tell to our children, we want them to do, but unfortunately we do not role model the same thing what we are sharing. So we fail somewhere, that okay, we are not able to do, and we need to get that right and role model the same for our children. Now coming to the expression, women, if they're very, very happy, it is like the nature being alive. How we see the rainfall or moonlight warmth, everything, it is so pleasant. So if woman can express her natural self, and if men in her life allow that, then it is like the whole house is lit, her whole being is lit. So you can see a lot of light and you can see a lot of love happening. So what does expression mean is being able to be who she is, and also bringing her gifts out into the world, and consciously activating those elements of light and love. So these two are very, very important components. Her wisdom, her intuitiveness can do a lot of good to her and also to the family. So that is something, those are the four important components. And we will move further. So what I discovered, so I started as a child trainer many years back. I used to go to schools and do life skills for the children. I think I would have gone to so many schools or teaching them about music or life skills. And later on I was thinking that okay, there are so many child trainers available in the country, but there are very few parent coaches available, meaning to say every school has a life skill in-house teacher, in-house trainer, but there are not much platforms or organizations really catering to the parental challenges, and parenting challenges are very, very different, right from a husband, wife, their childhood, their thought patterns, and their own success, and they passing on again to the next generation. So what I discovered in the last 1.5 years is something very different. So it is like my golden key to my life, and I would consider myself uh, very, very unfortunate had I not come to this knowledge, whatever I'm sharing right now with you. And that particular key has opened my readiness and my energy to a different kind of energy, where I started tapping into my feminine energy, which I did not know earlier. And whatever mask I had to release, whatever thing I had to adapt, once I tuned into my feminine energy, and I would say I have gone through the process of these 4 steps, and I would recommend every person, every adult has to go through this. The model is self healing, self discovery, self mastery, and self actualization. I have gone through each and every phase for almost years, one phase, year by year. And once I have reached that phase, what showed up is something very, very powerful. One is flow, and the other one is the momentum in life. So my health, well-being, and vitality is much, much higher than what it was 10 years ago. So though I'm aging, I see I'm more energetic, more vibrant, and I feel I can deal with this challenge, or I can deal with this issue. And my wealth and abundance increased. Abundance is not just money. Abundance is your thought can be an abundant thought, your feeling can be an abundant feeling, and your ability to afford things in your life, the wealth and abundance. Wealth does not only mean money. Abundance of friendships, abundance of support from the family, abundance of our ability to give that back to the society, all this comes and falls into the realm of wealth and abundance. That has drastically increased. Love and family, long back, when my children were small, we did not know many, many things what we are doing right or wrong. So certain things, like, all the time in the parenting, we notice that there are couple fights or arguments or disagreements. I would never know why my husband is arguing, or why I'm arguing, or why we get into the a cold fight, or silence. And right now, when I understand, oh God, this is because of this masculine and feminine nature, and neither our mothers can teach all the things, nor grandmothers can teach all the things. We learn bits and pieces, and everybody's figuring out life and life and life, but nobody's able to really cherish. And by the time we realize we are gone from this world, so this particularly this knowledge of this feminine energy brought in more and more understanding. And I would say my connection with my family and love in my family has drastically improved. Had I not gone through this, every time people, we know, right, people blame each other, fight, and they don't find solutions. So that has drastically improved. And also a lot of respect and admiration has improved from my clients, or from my friends, and from my circles. And I'm living my passion, purpose, and peace, and my self-expression increased. And basically, I'm also attracting a lot of ideal clients who are ready to go with the journey what I'm sharing. Like, you celebrate your life, increase your skill set, contribute to yourself, contribute to your family, contribute to your society, and if you have more time, contribute to the humanity. So right now, I'm almost contributing to the humanity, and lot of right clients are coming into my life who also want to tread a similar journey. And this is one of my very favorite circle, which is called as a universal grace and support. When we are ready, things will show up in our life. If we are not ready, how much ever hard work we put, we don't find success. But if we do the right success and follow the universal principles, universe will come and support you in such a way that you will be understanding that, oh God, this is nothing but a miracle. So what I've been saying at the start, right, we can create a miraculous life provided we follow those principles, universal feminine principles, universal masculine principles. So for me, the universal grace and support has drastically improved. If we put the hard work, we can achieve this much success. But if universe supports us, you cannot imagine what all it can do. So I would request all of you to get into that synchronicity with the universe and see what universe gives you back, how it actually showers you with abundance. But our job is to we follow the universal guidelines and principles. So this has been my journey where my flow and momentum drastically increased, and I have gone through the self journey, and in my family journey, connection, communication, correction, and collaboration increased. And my personal journey, I'm helping kids, I'm helping parents, I'm helping women, and I'm helping a lot of families. Now, those of you who feel that 2019 to 2020 has not been a great growth for all of you, I would recommend that how much ever you learn new things, how much ever you try harder and harder, if something is not healed inside, your self growth is not possible. So you have to really look at a deeper things at the core. What is that you're harboring? If you're having a poverty mindset, money can never come into your life. If we don't respect ourselves, if we have self-worth issues, the world will not respect us. So anybody looking at the gigantic progress, how much ever knowledge, skills you have, if you miss this particular journey of self-healing, trust me, your progress is going to be incremental, like 10% progress or 20% progress or 30, but your progress can escalate, and the momentum, the propelling can happen once you release whatever is not serving you at a deeper level. Fine. So then what I wanted to share was I experienced more opportunity, possibilities, growth, miracles, universal support, and inner potential after I adapted the feminine principles in my life. So now for all the men and women over here, no more playing small, and you're going to stand out and shine, and you're going to allow your soul to lead the way. So the world needs you, and you need you. That is the most important thing to tell yourself, that I need myself, I need my support, I need my care, I need my own ways of nurturing and supporting. So being you is the most important thing. And Inner Sacred Beauty is basically a online course where I would be doing the sessions over Zoom for 4 sessions and sharing a lot about what is masculine and feminine. And in the feminine energy, we cover what is love and what is light. So these are very, very two powerful things which we are going to learn, and you would understand why your heart center and womb center are very, very important for every woman. And if she closes that off, then trust me, your success and progress can be little, but with this you're going to escalate maximum progress. Fine. I want you to just look at this particular slide. The whole journey of the inner sacred beauty is to know how far have you traveled yourself from yourself. So it is known that each one of us, when we were born, we have all the qualities within us. We are whole and complete. We are divine. We are radiant. We are magnificent. Everything was already given, but we started moving far, far, far from ourselves. And how are you going to come back is the journey. So imagine if I've just moved away from myself, and it's like going till Singapore, and it's a 4-hour flight journey, so I can come back faster. Imagine if I've moved away from my source, and if I've gone to Frankfurt, it's like an 8-hour journey. So I have to take that much time to come back. And finally, if it's like going to US, like 24-hour journey, that means we have traveled so far, and we need to come back to the source, and nothing new to learn. It is to unlearn and relearn and connect back to our source energy, which is the feminine and masculine. And basically, we talk about masculine, feminine energies and archetypes in a deeper level, and envision our pathway to be more brighter, more clearer, and more conscious decision as to how can I use my feminine energy in a more better way. So in our culture, we have always heard about Shiva and Shakti, Lakshmi and Narayana, and we have heard about yin and yang. The polarities and how to complement. And we also see the quality of sun and moon. Everything is like masculine and feminine. And now the information for all of us is to know that I am a woman, but I have both the qualities in me. masculine and feminine traits, the forces. So even if you're a man, you have both the energies within you. So you also have masculine traits, you also have the feminine traits. Now, what happened in the last 75 years is, since women have started working, they have taken corporation, they have taken corporate jobs, they are doing everything, they slowly drifted away from the feminine energy and moved on to the masculine energy. So the masculine and feminine are two aspects of who we are, and if we have to be identified with one, we will have only half a life. Meaning to say, we have to integrate both the energies within us, and especially women have moved from feminine energy to the masculine energy in order to achieve more and more things. But what has become is basically, our body is made for something, but I'm doing something else, and the body rejects, the body repels, the body shrieks, the body asks to come back to what I am made for. So what is confidence to masculine, radiance is to the feminine. So a woman can be more radiant and successful, a man can be more confident and successful. So how do we build that radiance is what we generally learn. And if you, most of you have heard about the ugly duckling story to glamorous swan, inner sacred beauty is all about discovering more and more of your feminine qualities, and to see how you can be radiant, how you can be attractive, how you can be uh, uh, helping yourself, helping complementing your spouse and family and also the society. So you will see you are attracted, or you are of somebody else is finding you more beautiful, more divine, more amazing because of your graceful qualities. And how a feminine is attracted to the masculine, how masculine is attracted to the feminine. There are a lot of subtle principles which we all should be learning. And so I want all of you to place hands on your heart center and say this affirmation: I feel gracefully beautiful. I am gracefully beautiful. For all the women, and for the men who are here, you can say, I am charismatically handsome, or I am confident, whatever is your affirmation. And you all can help your wife with this affirmation also. You can, if you can compliment on this particular one affirmation, you will see that you can bring out lot of amazing qualities from the feminine. And always the feminine looks that from her partner, from her husband, who though the whole world is praising, it does not make any sense to her unless it comes from her partner. So you can help your wife with this affirmation, or your own affirmation. So I want all of you to place your hands on your heart center, and close your eyes. Okay, and breathe and say this affirmation: I am gracefully beautiful. For the men, you can say, I am magnetically confident or charismatically confident, whatever is you feel is required for you. But for women, they want to feel beautiful, they want to look beautiful. So the affirmation is, mean it, tune into your heart center, touch your heart center, feel the love in your heart, and say, anchor it right now today, because it's going to change your life into a different way of looking and experiencing life. So you would say, I am gracefully beautiful. Okay, so I want this mic to be unmuted for a minute, because this is a very important activity. Randir, can you unmute the mic for the participants for 1 minute?
Yeah, yes, madam.
Yes. Now, men and women, you can use your own affirmations. Since inner sacred beauty is for women, I want all of them. Hands on your heart chakra.
Hello.
Yes. Now, close your eyes. Have a nice breath, deep breath.
Yeah, madam, I request you to unmute, madam. Hello.
Okay, so this affirmation is going to be your affirmation for lifetime. And every day when you get up in the morning or before you sleep, just close your eyes and say and feel that I am gracefully beautiful. So you shift something in your own aura and your own energy, and what it is like to experience every day as a beautiful day or a beautiful person or a gracefully beautiful person, that is a bliss for every girl or woman. And also for the men to see that, okay, the partner is having these qualities, and they can complement and light up their world. Actually, it is like you can light up your world with your light and your wisdom and also your love. Right, so we move on further. Okay, so now this is a very important slide to say that what would happen if I take a ship and put it on the road? What would happen if I take an aeroplane and put it in the water? So ship is meant or made for some reason, and aeroplane is made for a different purpose, and the fighter plane is made for a different purpose, and normal car, domestic car, and also the uh, racing car, each structure is made for a different purpose. So same way, the masculine and feminine also is made for a different purpose altogether. And especially when you see the life cycle of a woman, from small girl to the teenager to the young woman to a mother and also to becoming a parenthood, there are a lot of changes happening, and it's very important they take on to the beautiful feminine principles so that they can really navigate through this life phase in a more beautiful, elegant, and graceful way. And we basically look at what are the different qualities or the skill sets a woman need to activate and nurture and balance it out. And as I told you, since a woman is multitasking many things and she swung too far into the masculine energy, same way like how the ship cannot move on the road, the aeroplane cannot move in the water, it is going to drown. Women are also finding that their feminine energy is dying and the masculine energy is active, because of which their warmth and love, everything is reducing, and they're also in constantly in conflict with the masculine energy. So masculine energy repel. One is showing dominance, one is giving, one is receiving nature. So we understand a lot of masculine and feminine principles and understand, okay, I am made as a woman, so I need to bring out my feminine power or feminine energy or feminine qualities and complement with the masculine. And masculine also would think that, okay, fine, I'm made for this purpose, I would do this, but I'm going to complement and integrate with the feminine principles. So when we talk about this particular course, we're not against the men or having the movement that, okay, feminist movement that men or like this. No, we respect men. Men are important for the world, women are important for the world, and each one of us would understand that both of them are important. That is the understanding. So a lot of times, sometimes women teach the children or daughters, okay, don't allow anybody to treat you like a doormat. Or sometimes other times mothers and other people tell to the boys, like, okay, girls are very very sensitive, they act like drama queens, so don't fall into their trap of sensitivity. So if we get wrong knowledge either from our parents or grandparents or society, unfortunately our life gets completely screwed up. We cannot live a fulfilled life, and we are searching and putting our light in wrong direction, searching, and that search never ends. Rather, we understand feminine qualities, feminine principles, masculine qualities, masculine principles, and you activate whatever is within you and complement it with the other person, you would have your heaven on earth. You would have your bliss, you would have your companionship, whatever the love you're longing for, whatever the connections you're experiencing, you want to experiencing, or success, everything is possible for each one of us in the most easiest way. Why? Because we are aligning with the universal principles. So once there is always, I'm living for the past couple of years, from ages and ages, there is a rhythm, morning sun, night moon, there is no disturbance in that rhythm. It is running, the whole principle is running, and all the planets are rotating without any disturbance in the solar system. So now, why do we disturb our feminine and masculine energy and cause distortion in the physical health, mental health, emotional health, and also a spiritual health? Right. So from there on, one important point for you to notice is feminine energy is being energy, masculine energy is doing energy. So until feminine becomes more receptive, more softer, more receiving, she is going against her principle. And I would recommend all the men also to support their wives by showing the kindness, the compassion and love of what she needs. Then she can flourish and blossom. And I would recommend all the women how to complement to the masculine in their home. And not only that, their masculine energy within themselves also. So we need to nurture and balance both masculine and feminine so that we are aligned with the universe and we experience the universal success, universal principles and universal success. And very shortly, this is all from my course. We look at masculine traits, and we basically also learn each and every trait of masculine in my course Inner Sacred Beauty, which I do over the Zoom. And we look at every quality and trait in depth, and we do a lot of activities to really understand right from our father or brother or grandfather, husband, son, and we can help them also to discover what their masculine traits are. So that way, these are a couple of things, but there are a lot more to look at. And I'm not able to put everything together. And one of the important qualities for a feminine is surrender. But if you look at the way we are taught to be more assertive, more, bolder, so that surrendering ability is gone, that, the receptivity is gone, that, that ability to be present is gone. We are continuously doing. We have become masculine. That is the reason we go out of alignment, and we cannot experience the success what we are wanting to experience, be it love, be it abundance, be it expression, be it freedom, whatever it is. So now I want all of you to do we'll finish this one. Surrender is one thing. And the next one is basically empathy for women. So we need to hold on with this quality of compassion and empathy. And the more we show it to our family members or children or anybody, we can hold the things together. And that is very, very required to keep the masculine in check. So masculine can never, again, work with a masculine energy of, fighting or accomplishing. There is always a clash in that energy. So though we are showing our success, we are achieving the success in the most feminine complementing way, right? So we move further with one more quality. There are a lot of qualities in flow. A woman's energy is flowing, free flowing, but with our own thought process. When we close our heart center, the flow stops into our life. So the abundance doesn't come, the love doesn't come, the respect doesn't come. So all of them keep going away from our life when we numb our heart center and the feeling center. So women, whoever have felt that in their lifetime, that okay, nobody cares for me, nobody understands me. If I start, then they'll say you're sensitive or you're a drama queen. And whoever have felt that they have numbed themselves, I would ask all of you to revoke and revive your ability to sense, ability to feel. When you feel, you will navigate into a state of intuition, and intuition is one of the most powerful gifts for every woman. So these are a couple of behavior of energies. Feminine is slow, masculine is fast, feminine is intuitive, masculine is logical, feminine is collective, masculine is always self and individual, feminine is flexible, masculine is rigid, feminine is explorative, masculine is explaining, feminine is emotional, and masculine is rational. So we understand how to balance both of them within one's own being, and also with a partner, whomever we live the life. So let me teach you one centering exercise. I want all of you to sit straight and stretch your arm and clasp in this way. So it is like not this way, it is like ulta, and you turn it around and hold it near your heart center. And close your eyes and legs uncrossed. You will notice that whenever you're out of your center, whenever you feel you're confused, whenever you're feeling there is no clarity, whenever you're feeling that, okay, life is taking a toll on me, just do the centering exercise. Once your inner masculine and feminine energies are balanced, you get your clarity back, you get your thinking ability. Like, sometimes we say, oh, my brain is not working, I'm so confused what to do. So this centering will align and balance your masculine and feminine within you, and you can take the next best decision. You can show up the best, you can actually interact well, and we have a better response rather than reacting. So this, once again, all of you do the centering exercise, breathe well, and also smile and internally experience that I am balancing my masculine and feminine. Why? Because a man or a woman, everybody has both the energies within themselves, right? So then let me just move forward. So I want all of you to get into this concept of complementing the strengths. So whoever is also getting their children married, wife or husband, never only just pray that I want a better daughter-in-law for me or a better son-in-law for me. Teach your children the concepts that they are responsible for their life and how they can manage their internal energies, and also learn how to treat the man in life or how to treat the woman in life. If we do not educate them with the right concepts, trust me, the kind of calls I have been getting of late. Earlier, I used to get calls from the parents of teenagers and pre-teenagers saying that my child is having this problem, this problem. Now, young adults who got married and who are having a 1.5-year-old child or 4-year-old children, the couples are calling me for parent coaching because they said that they can't stand the partner whom they also married going through the love affair journey. So then why? Because they feel that he should treat me like this or she should treat me, but both of them do not know how they can complement each other. So I would recommend all of you, and including me, learning about our qualities, traits and strengths, and complement the energies within us. So I would close my, almost we're come to the close of the session. I want all the women here to just do these affirmations, just like read it once. Place hands on your heart and read this. I create success in my feminine energy. I'm gracefully open to receive abundance. I'm firmly rooted, but I'm also in the flow. I awaken and honor the feminine goddess in me. I'm aware of my divine grace. So if you want to just take a picture of this particular slide affirmations, and if you can read this every single day and you tune into your feminine energy, you will start noticing lot of difference. You will start universe really blessing you because you're ready to receive. You're aligning with the universal principles. You're complimenting your husband, or your children are complimenting you, or your wife. What a journey it is going to be when we do in the right way rather than in the wrong way. Wrong way, we cannot fight out, we cannot demand love, we cannot demand respect, we cannot demand, but we can create. But one more beautiful thing is, a woman are the initiators. Do not wait for your husband or the partner. They are the masculine energy does not strike them. Rather, you initiate the process. You help them discover their masculine qualities and help them support you in a way that you would be, or you would want to be supported. So that is my request to all of you, to complement each other's energy in a most amazing and loving way. And those of you who would be interested in doing my course. So this is like a free awareness session, but I do paid sessions. So this inner sacred beauty is a 4-week, a 90-minute Zoom session. If anybody wants to know more about it, they can fill the form and also let me know if they're interested. Then I will update them about the workshop which is going on, which would go start after maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Let me share one particular video of the previous participants.
This session has been a great session where I think it's already, we have taken the first step of knowing ourselves and how to tap into. So all we have to do is take the time and walk within. So it's really a great session, Sunita. I really loved it.
Meeting you itself is a big miracle in my life. Thank you. Thanks a ton for you for making us realize the potential what we have and the real energy what we have, and to discover. And with this chanting session, I have already experienced beautiful things in my life. And what can I say? I'm seeing everything, whatever comes to me in a very positive way. And I have gained a lot of confidence. work-wise, at home, dealing with my children.
I'm really just amazed. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. From my heart, I'm telling. Really wonderful. Thank you.
I mean, like everyone are telling, meeting you is like a miracle, and I see so much change in my life. And chanting, like whatever you're telling, I can see that unconsciously I'm getting into all those, and I'm really experiencing it. I'm sure I'm sharing you these miracles and all, right? Whatever I'm going through, and I have never lived my life to the fullest like I'm living. I mean, it's really universe is already. I feel that support in me.
Listening to you, to your whatever things you have said, I think that my purpose in life was to heal somebody. So I'm wanting to take that journey now, with the confidence that you've given me. Thank you so much for that. It was lovely.
And I am kind of an introvert, and actually the chanting is kind of helping me, and yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Okay, so they're almost like, we are at the close of the session, and just I want you to take 2 minutes to recap, and in the chat box write what are the 3 takeaways for you, so which you want to imbibe and adapt in your life going forward. 3 takeaway points from today's session. We are almost done. Then we will leave it for question and answers. So let me just finish off reading your comments about what is that you picked up or you liked, or anything which gave you as an, oh God, this is something which is, I heard it, but I've never implemented, or anything what you have picked up from today's session. I'm reading in the chat box.
Madam, can you please turn on your video? So that
Yeah. I'm just like, reading these things, chat. Okay, done. Okay, so with that, we are almost at the end of our session. I would like to once again thank Impact Foundation for basically giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge and help more and more families and even the next generation to pick up the right insights, right principles, so that they really celebrate the life, enjoy the life, and cherish the life, and really make the life a most meaningful journey. And we do not want to just be like ants or rats or cats, and just leave the planet like that. Let us leave a legacy in our own way, might not be to the society or humanity, just to our family, just to our kids or our siblings, or to our friends, or just our community. And if we have more time and energy, then to the our place, and more time and energy to the universe. So contribute back, and always end your day by saying thank you universe thrice, because it says that you're acknowledging the universe, and universe will always give you the help and support when you need it, because you showed gratitude for its presence, the nature. So that is my one request to all of you. Generally, I every single day close my day with this affirmation: thank you universe, thank you universe, thank you universe. Simple. That one thing you will notice when you call for universal help, how it will come running to you. So with that, I close my session formally. And Randeep, what am I supposed to do? Wait for
Yes.
the questions?
Yes, madam. If anyone has questions, they can just raise a hand or over to only for 2 to 3 numbers. Then afterwards, madam, can you please give your email ID so they can send the queries to email ID?
Yeah, it is sunita.coach. Sunita.
Madam, can you spell it?
Okay, SUNITAA dot COACH, coach. Sunita.coach at gmail.com.
Yes, madam. If
Madam, is it correct? I've typed in the chat.
Yes, it is absolutely correct.
Sunita, it is SUNITAA, sunita.coach@gmail.com.
Yes, madam.
And anybody wants to do my upcoming session, then you can fill up the form. We will get back to you with the dates and timings and other inputs.
Yeah. There is one question. Pooja want to ask a question. Pooja, you can ask the question. Yeah, Pooja. Ask the question, and
I can't hear. What is the question?
she is speaking.
I can't make out. I cannot see.
Yes. She is not speaking due to some disturbance. I think she will email to you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, madam. It was a very clear session with no questions. Ranati Charik, overflow closing remarks.
Yeah, thank you, madam. It has been a wonderful session, and we got a wonderful experience in this less time, and we came to know many points in our life and all the points. And your session has been reaching many people, and it's an informative and life changing and life transforming session. Thank you very much for your wonderful time, and thank you very much for your this session, madam. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. I want one thing. Basically, I want to close the session with a group picture for all of us. So whoever is there, please be with the camera on. So it is my memory. Randir, you can take a couple of screenshots. So for my memory.
Yeah, madam.
Okay. So can all of you tune into your energy? It is like universe blessing each one of us because we all of us are in the similar energy. Think of any of your wish or goal which you have on your mind or your heart, whatever it is, be your personal goal or your family goal, family dream. Stay with that and place hands on your heart center. Breathe in, breathe the energy from the universe. Smile and hold on to your dream or the goal or your wish and allow the whole universe to bless you, bless us. So let's chant this miracle affirmation. I'm a miracle. I love miracles. I create miracles. I experience miracles. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. So may all your dreams come true. May you get in alignment with your masculine and feminine energy. And may the universal support be with all of you, with your family, and also ensure that you are aligning with the universal principles. So thank you so much and namaste to all of you.
Thank
to tomorrow trainer schedule, please.
Yeah, tomorrow we have Dr. Vishwanath sir from London, and sir is going to take an extraordinary topic, his life journey, how a restaurant worker managed to become a serial entrepreneur. Sir, can I share the tomorrow's flyer?
Yes. Please go ahead. And tomorrow we have 6 o'clock also one section. Please intimate.
Sir, tomorrow we have 6 o'clock, sir. At 6 o'clock we have an English session, and 7 o'clock that's as usual. Sir,
we are unable to see.
Oh,
yeah, no, we can.
Yeah, I think.
No, Andy.
Sir, are you able to see the flyer, sir?
No, Andy. We can't.